Welcome to the show, everyone. It's the Crypto Lark coming to you from New Zealand, bringing you this May 11th edition of what is happening in crypto. Bitcoin today still worth one Bitcoin. Important to remember on these red market days where we see the entire market following Bitcoin, of course, which is still the king of the market. Down 5.4% on the 7-day. A lot of the altcoins and tokens taking double-digit losses as a result of that. Bitcoin, the super rich ignore Buffett and hoard $10 billion of Bitcoin in bunkers. That is a pretty big stash and a lot of skin in the game. It's around 7 or 8% of the total amount of Bitcoin being hoarded by billionaires. Now, they are being helped by Xapo. Xapo has set up a network of underground, high-security bunkers around the world where you can hold your private keys. You have to think, with Bitcoin, when you have the private key, you have the keys to the castle. Once that has left your wallet, it's over. Now, in traditional banking, you have a lot more security. They take care of, putting your gold in the safe, for example. You don't really have so much of that happening with Bitcoin. So a service like Xapo that's actually going to be taking control of the security of locking your private keys up could be a really big thing in the long term. Speaking of the rich, last year in 2017, the 1% grabbed 82% of all wealth created, according to Oxfam. Perhaps the other 18% was created by people investing in cryptocurrencies. Now, that's my speculation, of course, and I'm not 100% serious on that. But I think that really adds to the seriousness of why it's important to invest in cryptocurrencies. You see, the billionaires are getting in. They know what's going on with Bitcoin. They see the potential for Bitcoin, especially long term. A lot of people from Silicon Valley or simply more switched on to it, wealthy elites are getting in. This is the chance for a lot of regular people to actually create real lasting wealth by investing and investing smartly into cryptocurrencies. Not professional financial advice, of course. I think it's a really exciting time to be doing what we're all doing, investing in cryptocurrencies, becoming part of these communities early, because remember, it's still early for a lot of this. The Bitcoin McAfee Johnson eating line is still on trajectory for unfortunately us not getting treated to that show. But there is massive amount of wealth that's going to be created by cryptocurrencies. The VCs see it, the institutional money is starting to see it, the tech billionaires see it. I hope you guys see it too, because it's the opportunity of a lifetime getting involved in cryptocurrencies. So maybe we can change these metrics a little bit in the coming years. Chinese Bitcoin mining giant set for a $1 billion IPO in Hong Kong. I know the name Bitmain gets thrown around a lot and it's very famous, but do you know who Canaan Creative is? Well, they're the guys behind the Avalon miners. So this is also a very popular Bitcoin ASIC miner. They're going to be doing a $1 billion IPO in Hong Kong. Very interesting. Huawei. They are going to be making it easier for people in China to use Bitcoin on their mobile phones. This is really interesting. So they're going to be releasing a Bitcoin wallet in their app gallery, accessible to people in China. That's pretty big, without a doubt. This could really help push adoption in a whole new angle. And of course, China's just going to have to get back on board as far as regulations goes, because they can't stop it. They've proven 110% that no matter how much you crack down on it, it only makes it cooler. It's like smoking or something. Okay. Bitflyer on hiring spree discusses multiple expansion plans. Bitflyer, of course, one of the biggest Japanese exchanges. They have global ambitions and they want to be a top player in the exchange space. More on that story as we get more from them. De Beers. Yes, De Beers, the diamond guys. Track first gems from mine to shop using blockchain. Now look, I'm no giant fan of diamonds by any means. I think it's something that's massively overinflated with artificial scarcity and all the rest of it, not to mention, of course, the exploitative nature of the whole thing. But that's a different story. The reality is, though, if you can use blockchain to help guard against fakes, which is one thing, but particularly blood diamonds or diamonds which have been mined using exploitative practices, this would be pretty cool. The Kimberley process previously for diamonds has had some effect, but it hasn't really had the full effect that we needed to have for such a large industry with so much potential for exploitation. This would be really good to see this become the industry standard of tracking gems from the mine to the shop using blockchain. That would be really cool if you could scan your diamond and say, yep, I know for certain that that is legitimate. So hopefully we'll see that really take off. Stratus announces the full release of their ICO platform. Yes, Stratus, great. Great to see this finally moving forward. Telegram, Dawn, like Tron. Even the symbol is kind of similar to what Tron started off with. But anyway, this is the Telegram Open Network, starting off with Telegram Passport, aimed at identifying Telegram users. Yes, is exactly what I want to see. There is such a mind-boggling amount of scamming happening on Telegram. I feel like half the time that I go to the Telegram group, it's just someone's saying, "Yep, saw another CryptoLark scammer somewhere." That would be really great to see them addressing that using blockchain technology, of course. The guys over at Robinhood are aiming to rival Coinbase with a $363 million funding round. I know quite a few of you guys out there have been using Robinhood, and it seems to be very easy to use. I don't know how you'll get it here in New Zealand, but from what I've heard, sounds like a very good app. Coinbase definitely needs to have more competition against them. Of course, Gemini is also big competition for Coinbase, as well as a few other big key players. Circle is getting more involved. I think the only real drawback with Robinhood is that you can't actually withdraw that money. But hey, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be using it for trading. Quantum, one step closer to mass adoption after point of sale deal with BoonDX. Nice. BoonDX is such an interesting project, and they're going to get some real adoption going for cryptocurrencies with their point of sale terminals. Very cool indeed. What do you want to see as next week's community coin? I've got 4 options here for you: YKey Chain, POA Network, Nexo, and Holo Chain. If you want to see one of those, activate your communities, get over here on Twitter. There'll be a link down below. And finally, it's time to give away some cryptocurrencies. $50 worth of Cardano to one lucky winner this week. Who is going to be Gold Fever? Thanks for the excellent information. As always, Lark, you're very welcome. Next week, we're going to be giving away $50 worth of Tron to celebrate their upcoming mainnet launch. So if you want to be in to win $50 worth of Tron, put your address in below. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.